There we go.
Alright people, welcome to another new series here on Simple Name 8. This is Dragon Ninja's Top 5. And this series deals in the top 5 of just top 5 stuff that we like and we're fans of. And this video is about anime. Now, we're going to split these up into two different categories. Our top 5 anime series, which are stuff that has episodic content, which, you know, they have episodes, 20 to 30 minute episodes. They're like seasons, or there might be like just one series.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna have top 5 anime movies, which is like, you know, like they have an actual movie, but it might have a sequel, but there's not like, it's not like 25 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like one movie, maybe 2 movies, or you know, like stuff like that. But we'll start with our top 5 series and stuff, and starting with 1 being the best and 5 being the one, and it's still good, but it's not like
mind blowing. Like, you know, just
yeah.
alright.
And we'll start with number 5. And in the comments too, if you guys would like to add what your favorite anime series and stuff are, man, like, you know, put them down there. Let us know what y'all think.
Yes.
What y'all think about the ones we like, and we'll let you know what we think about yours. But starting with number 5.
Here's the thing, we watched so many of them. It was so much shit. Like,
yeah, it took me a while to pick these out as like my favorite. All right, starting with number 5. You go first, Dragon. What's your?
well, I got the one known as Samurai 7.
Samurai 7, right on.
Yes, I love Samurai
that's my
7.
number. That's on my list, but it's in a higher spot, and I'll let Dragon explain why he likes it so much right now, and then when we get to mine, I'll explain more about, because mine's actually in a higher number, because that one's actually a higher number. And my number 5 though is S-Cry.
Yes.
Scribe.
Oh my god, dude.
Yes, that show is phenomenal. It's like X-Men, but like...
I watched every last one of them motherfucking episodes.
Yes.
And look, it got to the point where it was so bad, like, I was like, come on! Like, at the window, I was like, what the rest of it?
It's so tough, like, oh man, like, the Cosmo the Shell Bullet.
Yeah, that was the boy right there. Ryoho, he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I like Ryoho, even though his superpower was the Guyver.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Guyver on him, it was like the Guyver. It was like a robot thing that was like a Guyver. So, his number 5 is Samurai 7.
And he got...
I'll get into why I like this show later when I get to it, but I'll just give you a little bit, dude. It's more talking about it's really, I just like the story, because I'm a big fan of Akira Kurosawa's 7 Samurai movie and stuff, and like that's where they got the idea for that anime from. I love it, man.
That's basically what my grip with Samurai 7 is the story. I love the story. Like, it kept me watching. Look, anything that keep me watching, like for a long time, is very gotta be good.
Yeah.
Cause I normally don't sit there and watch all this shit. Like, you know, like if I don't find the feeling, like, I just stop it. I'm like, fuck it. But Samurai 7, I watched the whole damn thing.
It is amazing. And in the opening scene, when you see a guy slash in a damn Star Destroyer.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
Ninja sword.
Yeah.
You know, something good coming on. No, but when we get to mine, I'll explain more about why I like Samurai 7, because that's actually a higher list of mine. So, number 5, Ninjas is S-Cry, and Dragons is Samurai 7.
Yeah.
Alright, number 4. My number 4 is Rurouni Kenshin.
Also signed a Manslayer.
Yes, and I love him, and I also, whenever I talk about Rurouni Kenshin, I also love him the Samurai X movies, because they're basically a prequel.
I was recently watching those too. And here's the thing about Rurouni Kenshin. I used to come every day. I used to come home. This was back when it was coming on. What was it? Toonami, I believe. Was it? I used to come to the house of hype and try to watch them motherfuckers.
Oh my god, yeah, it was like Toonami. It used to come on Adult Swim a couple times too, but I had them all on DVD. But yeah, my number 4 is Rurouni Kenshin. I love that show. Kenshin is one of my favorite all-time, and he's one of my top 5 all-time favorite anime characters. He'd probably be like my number 3. No, number 2 or 3 around that area. And no, it's not. And I love the way he talks. Like the whole he kind of talks backwards sometimes. I love that. Like you know, he's like, it's a beautiful day outside. That it is. Like I love that dude. I love the way he talks, man. Like. And then you can still tell, like, I love how he does the reverse blade until he goes, like, full on Batosai mode, and he's like stomp a dude out, and he flips the sword over, and you're done. Like you're done. And I like his whole, the big ass meat cleaver, knife looking shit, his buddy with the white outfit. I don't remember his name, I haven't watched him in a really long time, but, like, Sosuke or something like that.
Yeah.
The dude with the big... Like his buddy, it was like his friend. They didn't start off as friends. They didn't really start off as enemies either, but they fought a couple of times, and then they later on they become friends. But what's your number 4? What was your number 4?
Damn it, I just had it and I forgot that I was hearing that shit.
Sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I got it. I remember. Witch Hunter Robin.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Witch Hunter Robin. That was my shit.
Yeah, I used to love that show, dude. And when it used to come on, what's that show? Wolf Rain used to come on.
Yeah, that too. Yo, that was in the shit.
Dude.
Yo, I was hitting up all these motherfucking shits up, man. Witch Hunter Robin, because I like it was what's his name? Almond, the dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was badass.
I don't remember none of their names because I wasn't introduced to Witch Hunter Robin through Cartoon Network like a lot of people were.
Yeah.
Like a buddy of mine who's like a hardcore anime fanatic dude, he was like heavy into that show.
Yeah.
Like would come to my apartment when I lived in Jacksonville, dude, and just like that and Berserk. And I'll get to Berserk. That's not one of my top 5.
Yeah.
Berserk. I'll get that show in our honorable mention because it's one of my. It's not my top 5, but it is one of my favorite anime. But it's not my top 5 though. So,
see, they hit it
number
up.
4
We had a
is Witch Hunter Robin, and mine was Rurouni Kenshin. Alright, number 3. My number 3 is Air Master.
Oh my god.
If you have never seen Air Master, go find it. You could get it off Netflix. You could get it like out of most stores of Suncoast and game and movie stops and all that are still around. You can find them there, dude. Air Master is a fighting anime in the vein of like Street Fighter and stuff like that. But it is so... Dude, Starscream. I got Starscream. Our buddy Starscream, I got him on that show. And he wrote me thanking me. He was like, man, this show is so amazing. It's about this chick, man, who, she originally was like a gymnast or something, and, when she's like in high school, and she's like really tall for like a Japanese girl. She's like extremely tall. Maki is her name. And she's a street fighter, and that's why her nickname is the Air Master, because she could like do all this stuff and like gymnast stuff in the air while she's kicking people's asses. But like the characters, man, and like Master Lucha, like there's her master to gets her like in the first episode. This dude comes in. It's like the first person she fights in the show, and his name is Master Lucha. Or in some dubs, in some of the subs, it's Master Lucha, and some it's Master Lucha. But basically, he's just a luchador. And like he gets her in there, dude. And then I like the dude with the 3-section staff, who I don't remember his name right offhand, but like he has like a 3-section staff when he fights, and he was really awesome, dude. And her rival is funny, dude, because this chick is like her whole main mission in the whole show is to beat Maki, but she never came. They even go far to like team up. It's like team up the Japanese like female professional wrestling. Just like do it, dude. It's crazy, yeah. But Air Master, if you have not seen it, I seriously go out and get it. Go pick it up. It's really good. The story is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, when she fights the 99 tuxedo guys or something like that, dude. Oh my god, that was like the best arc of that whole series, man. When she got to fight like 99 dudes dressed in tuxedos, is amazing. What's your number 3?
I'm trying to remember this name offhand. I think it was called Daimon the Demon King or something. Diamond, yeah, it's about a dude supposed to get like what was his job, right? And then it was like he looked in some fucking crystal ball. Then his occupation is gonna be a fucking Demon King.
You talking about Daemon? You know, like
Daemon, yeah, that shit,
trying
yeah.
to figure it out.
That shit.
Daemon, yeah.
Yo.
I've seen like the first couple of episodes of that show, but I always wanted to see.
I went through that shit. Look, I gave it a shot because I've never saw it before. I gave it a shot, right? Watched it through and through. It's really good. It's actually really good.
Oh, right on. That's what's up, man. I watched like, I think the first 3 or 4 episodes, or maybe episode 6, I think.
Yeah.
And I never got to finish it. Man. I always wanted to see how it ended.
And you wanted to see how that dude get all of a sudden how the fuck he got buff? Like what the fuck? Look, I'm talking about he went Scott Steiner on him. Buff.
Oh, he like disappeared for a summer and came back and was like bigger than every human in the world.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, Big Papa Pump, yo.
Alright, so our number 3, mine was Airmaster, his was Daemon.
Yes,
I'm
that
not
shit was
sure
nice.
that's the actual name of the show. So if we get the name wrong, excuse us. Now, number 2, and this is why I'm getting back to Samurai 7. Samurai 7 is actually my second favorite anime of all time. I love that show because I'm big huge into like samurais and stuff, man. Like Bushido and all that, and I love just the atmosphere of that show and like the characters with that blood sword. Hands down, dude. Him and the main character Kanbei, like the main samurai, like, they were my favorite characters. But they took my boy out in a very he went out like a bitch. I was mad. Like when he died on the mountain thing.
Yeah, man, that was fucked up, man. That was ridiculous.
During the final battle. Yeah, dude. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That dude was so badass and then they did him like that.
I was like, how the fuck they kill his ass way? What the hell?
Spiritual anime.
Yeah.
It's the most spiritual anime I've ever watched, though. Like, it's the most spiritual. Like, I don't know. It's something about it is just, I don't know. It's really weird. It's great.
All they gotta do is just give it a shot, and they will understand, right? They gotta watch that shit.
Yeah,
too. They gotta check it out.
You just watch it. It's so dope. I've turned so many people onto that. Anime, dude. What's your number 2?
My number 2, come on now, Gundam Wing. Gundam fucking Wing.
Yes. Yes.
Gundam motherfucking Wing, yo.
Wu-Fei, and what's that? Duo.
Yes.
Dude, I love the Death Strike, dude. I love the Death. And the second one, man, when you get the other Death Strike, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that shit.
That shit was off the hook, man.
Yeah, dude, and the Wing Gundam, dude, to hear the FBI, dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I like that one. What's the other one, man? The Strike Freedom Gundam is the one.
I think that's what it is. I think it is. I haven't seen this in years, but that was always still my
Gundam Wing was my favorite. Yeah, as far as like the Gundam series goes, like Gundam Wing was by far my favorite.
Yeah, out of all them Gundams out there, I like Gundam Wing more.
Endless Waltz, dude. Endless Waltz was fantastic.
Yes. Oh, you know you can't gonna have a word with us, right? About Gundam Wing. She gonna bust out chops on that. But
he really in the Wing Gundam, man. And when he gets the other wing, when he gets the upgraded Wing Gundam, like towards the end of the series.
Because I think she's like the new one, 00. What was it? What is it? 00 something?
00 Gundam.
Yeah. I think she like the newer ones. But I like Gundam Wing was always my favorite.
Yeah, me too, dude. That's what introduced me to the Gundam.
I have nothing against the new Gundams. I like watching them. We just have our favorites.
And what's the one where they fight? Like each country has like a different.
Yeah, each country.
Oh, what was that one, dude? Was it Tornado? I don't think it's Tornado.
The American dude, the boxing.
Yeah, and then like the one dude from Japan had like they called him the King of Hearts or something like that. And he had like the playing card.
Yeah. Well, I think he was See the main character. I think remember when he was like fighting his teacher or something, like the old dude. I can't remember that shit for real, but this was some years ago.
Yeah, his master.
Yeah, his master.
The Chinese. He represented the Chinese. He represented China.
I just remember that big fight they had. Them two was going at it. Them motherfuckers going hardcore, yo. They was going, I'm talking about doing fucking deep punches and shit, yo. What the fuck?
Wing is always my favorite, and I like the design of the Gundams.
Oh hell yeah!
In Wing better than like the Epyon is like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
The Epyon, the Shenlong Gundam, Death Disc, the Wing Gundam. I don't really like the Heavy Arms or the what's that other one? The one that blonde dude catcher.
You don't like muscle, big, heavy damn gun. I don't either. I really don't.
I'm not talking about the guy who flew the Epyon, like Mark Zex or whatever his name was. I think it was Zex anyway. I'm talking about the guy who was the prince of that country, who was one of the main five. You know how they had the 5 main Gundam pilots?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because I forgot all about that. But I know.
I didn't like his Gundam either, but like the Shenlong, the Epyon, dude, the Death Sight, and even their upgraded version, the Wing Zero, dude.
That's what do you call it? What's the main kind of dude you call it? Burning Gundam or something, I think.
That's the one.
Burning Gundam, yeah.
Where they fight, yeah.
It'll be like Shining Fingers or some shit.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Alright, on to number 1. My favorite anime of all time is Hellsing. And I'm not talking about the one that's based on the new...
Hold on. Before you say that,
OVA?
Dude, you might as well rope mine in with yours because I was bringing that next. So we both got that.
Both of our number 1 is Hellsing. If you've never seen Hellsing, do yourself a favor and find it. And
here's the thing, really, Ninja was the one that showed me the shit. Like, I didn't know nothing about it until you said, watch Hellsing. I was like, sitting at the computer one day, I was like, let me watch Hellsing and see what this is about. I got hooked from the first one.
Yeah, dude, the main character of that show, his name is Alucard, and basically you find out, spoilers, you find out later on that he's actually Dracula.
Yep.
That dude is the most badass anime character of all time. This cat will literally let you beat him down and he is nothing but a puddle of goo on the floor. And then he'll be like, is that all you got? You're done.
Look,
done.
And then like he's just sitting there with a head talking. Like, are you kidding? What the fuck?
Now I don't like. I mean, I had the whole manga series. I had the whole manga series. I had both versions of the anime at one time. Because there's 2 versions. There's 2 different versions. There's the OVA, which is the newer one, which is more based on the anime. I mean, not the anime, the manga. And then there's the original series, which came out back in 2002, 2003, 2004, and that area. And those are actually my favorite. I like the old ones better. The
fucking originals.
Yes. Mainly because Alucard is played, his English dub voice is Itachi from Naruto.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when you watch, because he almost uses the same exact voice for Alucard that he uses for Itachi. And what's crazy about that is, it's like the dude that plays Gaara, like in Naruto. If you ever seen any movie or any show that other guy is in, I can't remember his name offhand, the guy that plays Gaara.
Oh yeah.
Troy, is it Troy Baker?
I think so. See, UK got all these names. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you look up any, especially Asura's Wrath, the game of Asura's Wrath, basically every character that he plays sounds almost like God.
Yes. He didn't want to change the Gaara douche voice, and he was like, that shit's badass. He's gonna stick with it.
Hellsing is just like top to bottom phenomenal. The mythology in the show is amazing. The writing in the show is amazing. The art style, the characters are fully developed. Like,
yeah, I love that show.
Some of the later storylines where they kind of find out that the guy, the butler dude with the
yeah.
When he had the wire fingers, he
was sick too when he became a bad guy later. Yo, you can fight too.
Oh, the next episode though is whenever those 2 brothers attacked the Hellsing organization.
I think Valentine Brothers, right? Is it?
Yeah, Valentine Brothers. Yes. Oh, that is like my favorite episode, dude.
Yeah.
When he let the dude shoot him into a puddle of goo, and he's like, oh, that's it. That's all you got. Oh my God, dude, you're kidding me. I was like, man.
I think the Valentine Brother, the real crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, the one with all the piercings.
Yeah, he got his arm ripped off. He didn't feel it, and then he just decided to run away. Like, what the hell?
And he was still talking shit.
Yeah, I'm like, this motherfucker lost his arm. I was like, you shitting me? It's like, he ain't feeling nothing.
My favorite part of that whole episode, man, is like when he calls into Integra, when he's got him trapped in that room, and he calls in, he's like, play your influence of God and start pissing yourself. When I get in there, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was like, yes! Amazing. Like, oh man. And then what's badass is like when Integra kills him, like spoilers, like when Integra kills him later on in the episode, she says the exact same thing to him that he said to her over the intercom. I was like, yes.
Oh my god.
Honorable mentions. These are shows that we're fans of. They
didn't quite stick. Like, you know.
Yeah.
They are good, but they're not, you know.
Yeah, it's not something I watch more than once or twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like them.
I'll give it a once over and that is.
Yeah.
Mine is the robot Kikaider. That's about, you know, that one.
Kikaider, yeah.
Yeah, well, I watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't never consider it as a favorite of mine. Never. I just, basically, to me, it was it was a once over. Just one time watch. Like something just to watch.
One anime that's really underground anime, and it's kind of hard to find, but if you find it, it's really good.
What's that?
To watch once. It's good to watch once because once you've watched it, you get all the twists and the crazy stuff that happens in it. Like watching it again and you kind of know what's going on, you're kind of like, But it's this anime called Infinite Revious. And
I've never heard of that. I may have to look at that.
Yeah, and they might have it on, I think they got it on Netflix, dude. It's really good. What it's about is alright, in the future they train these kids into doing something. I don't know, because it's been a while since I've seen the show. I don't remember what these kids are trained to do. But they're supposed to fly this spaceship to the moon or something, like this group of kids. And when they go to leave, they get attacked by these space pirates. So kill all the adults on the whole place, on the whole ship, this big ship. It's like a floating city. And what the kids do, the kids become, basically it devolves into the Lord of the Flies in space.
Oh no, Lord of the Flies, y'all.
Yeah, it's like you got one group of kids that are like the hunters and they're like the punks and they're mean to all the other kids and then they got like the regular kids who are trying to get them out of it. But not only do they have to like worry about themselves and fight amongst each other, but the outside stuff like the space pirates and other like countries, like other like civilizations coming to take the Grievous and stuff. And they have to do all of it at the same time. And the main two characters are these two brothers. And the younger brother, who looks and acts a lot like Sasuke from Naruto, absolutely hates his older brother. Like, hates him, dude. And he punches him in the face like 4 times in the first episode alone. Like, I mean, does not. Now, towards the end of the show, towards like the middle, the end, and stuff, like they start becoming like friends and stuff, I guess. But I don't really remember they give you a reason, but it's all this crazy off the wall reason why he doesn't like him, and I don't really remember what it was because it's been about 4 years since I think last time I saw it was in 2006. But it's called Infinite Revious, and if you can find it, it is really good. But it's really good to watch once. Like I wouldn't recommend watching it more than once unless you're watching it with people that've never seen it. You know what I mean? Like unless you're showing it to somebody. Like it's really good. Another one, do Basilisk. If you've never seen Basilisk, go out and watch that, dude. It's like, if you like Naruto, if you take out all the kiddie stuff in Naruto and replace it with adult storylines.
Yeah, that's the one you told me to check out, and I did too, and that shit was good.
Dude, that's the show Naruto wanted to be. Dude, just alright, you know how everybody talks about how the Sharingan is all like its high powers? Dude, no. The two main, alright, what the story is about is these two rival ninja clans. And they're actual ninja clans from Japan, the Koga Ninja and the Iga Ninja. And if you know anything about Japanese history, those were two actual ninja clans. Now, they wasn't rivals like that, unless they were on opposite, like working for opposite lords and stuff, but like, in the show, the shogun of Japan, he puts a contest together, and he's like, what I want you to do is both clans choose your 10 best ninjas, and you're gonna fight to the death. And the clan that wins is gonna be my personal ninja clan. All right. So they, the two clans gather their best ninjas. Well, it turned out the leader of both teams are in love with each other. The girl from the Iga village and the guy from the Koga village. And let me just tell you, their eye power makes the Sharingan look like a piece of junk. Dude, like the guy, ocular power, he can, any ninjutsu, anything that you do to him, fighting styles, ninjutsu, genjutsu, all that shit, if you attack him with it, all he's got to do is look at you in his eyes, and he'll turn it back on you tenfold. And without even moving.
I was wondering what I just saw when I saw, first saw that. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, and the way it's done in the show is really awesome. They have and the one dude, he can if he finds an impression of a person's face or something like that, he can put it on his face and become that person.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. I don't remember none of their names. I just remember the main character, the dude from the Koga village with him getting no skates. That's the only one I remember his name. That was a really good show. Samurai Champloo, if you haven't seen that, and I don't know why you haven't by now.
I know this
But
shit.
if you have to see Samurai Champloo, dude, that show is amazing. I love hip hop and the fusion that they do with hip hop and oh man.
Fucking when the train starts, it was nice too.
I'm about to spark a really big argument here. Which one's your favorite? Jin or
I'm sorry, Mugen. I'm sorry.
Mugen. Mine too, dude. Mugen is amazing.
I'm sorry, Mugen, because trust me, if I was to pick a fighting style, that would be it.
If I could break dance, yeah, I'd fight like you.
Because Jin's character, I mean, let's face it, I saw that kind of character before anyway, like that kind of, I saw that nature character before. But Mugen, I have never seen no fighting style, no character like that. I have never seen one like that. So.
Well, Jin's your stock basic samurai.
Yeah, like his basic tradition one, but Mugen, shit. That boy was different.
I just swear Mugen was a pirate. I was a pirate. I really think he was a pirate. But other good anime shows, man. Have you ever seen Gintama? That show is really good.
Gintama.
It's a shonen anime. I'm not real big into shonen. I know a lot of you are like, oh, why did y'all name Naruto or Dragon Ball or One Piece or Bleach?
Why? Because of the wind, it ain't about that.
Yeah, I'm not that big into shonen anime. I mean, I've seen every episode of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. Literally every one of them. All of them. I've seen most of Bleach. I've seen some of One Piece, and it's just all those animes to me. They're cool, but they're just not. I don't know, man. They're just not. It's not anime. You know what I mean?
You will start an argument. They will get you for that.
No. Here's what's gonna start a real argument. Now, I know a lot of you in the comments are gonna be like, "Oh man, why didn't you list Cowboy Bebop as the greatest anime of all time?" And I'll tell you why.
Cowboy Bebop was off the hook, man.
It was good. It was good. It was very good. In fact, Ed is one of my all-time favorite characters in an anime ever.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Here's my thing with Cowboy Bebop. Okay. Honestly, to me, it gets really boring at times. And now, when the story, the pacing and stuff picks up, the show is really good.
Yeah.
And really, actually, what kills Cowboy Bebop for me more than anything is the way people act about that anime. People are like, "Oh, it's the greatest anime."
Didn't that wait? I think Cowboy Bebop had a movie too, didn't it? Like a movie spent version.
Yeah.
Episodes, and then it had a movie.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
My favorite one's where they trip out in space. whenever their ship is like broke down and tripped, that's like one of my favorites.
Honestly, I like what I like for that anime. I like the music.
Yeah.
I honestly like the music, like that shit.
And a lot of my friends down in Jacksonville, they love that show. Like every time one of them gets a bent cigarette, they be like, "Got Spike cigarette? Who like you?" I hate you, Steven. Another show that I like a lot, and the Trigun.
Trigun, yes. Bash the Stampede.
Yes, I love that show.
Yeah, because at some moments, he would that character would kind of throw me off for real. Like, I'm like sitting there saying, "Is this guy a joke? Like, what am I like? What?"
Well, Bash isn't the smartest person in the world.
Yeah, but I'm saying, look, he left the impression at the beginning, like, you know, as you're watching it, right? Before the story start trying to pick up, I'm like, this guy's a fucking joke. Look, and honestly, I was about to stop watching and I said, no. I said, hold on. Maybe it's something going to jump off. Sure enough, it did.
It's like, yeah. For the first couple of episodes, you're like, how did this dude get like $1 billion bounty on his head?
Yeah, I was dumbfounded when I saw that.
Really?
They're about to see a cord flash go on the camera. Whoop. Because I didn't finish charging my controller.
Another good anime that a lot of people don't like it, but I like it, man. You ever seen Trinity Blood is really good.
Yeah, Trinity Blood, yeah. That fucking it looked like fucking vampires versus Vatican.
Yeah, but like the main dude, he was, and this is what I was saying, the main guy, Father, whatever his name was, I can't remember his name. It's the main guy of the story though.
Father Knight something, right? I think it's Father Knight. I can't remember the rest of it.
Knight? Yeah, it's something like that. I don't remember his name, I don't think, but like, one of my favorite all-time scenes in the anime is at the beginning of that show. The very first episode, actually, when he goes to kill the two vampires are attacking the flying train thing they're on. And he goes and turns into that monster.
I was like, holy shit, when I saw that.
Yeah. When he lets off the damn restriction thing and he becomes the monster, and the vampire he's like, you can't, you're not supposed to be stronger than me, you can't beat me, and he's like, did you really think you were the top of the food chain? Why do you think it's vampires? I was like, you're the baddest dude I've ever known. I was like, oh my god, that dude is just, he's like, what makes you think, what do you think these vampires? I was like, you're amazing. Like, you're right behind Alucard in terms of awesomeness.
Yeah.
I didn't really like, a lot of people like Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know why I couldn't get into that show.
I'm gonna say I liked it, but it's like, it ain't no.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
I would
bad.
just, something for me to, I will watch it. I just watch it.
Yeah. It got to one of those ones, the only time I did actually, I tried to get into it watching it myself first, I couldn't really get into it.
Yeah.
And then the only times I watched it after that was when I'd be at home at night and they'd come on, Adult Swim in the morning, like late at night, and I was catching on TV. But I don't know, I couldn't get into it, man, and a lot of people love that show. A lot of people, especially it's the second part of that series.
What, Brotherhood?
Yeah, Brotherhood. Yeah, they said that is one of the best animes ever. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know, dude. I just couldn't get into it.
What was that robot show? Cyborg 009? Something? I forgot. I'm trying to think. That's what that was. Fucking robots and shit.
Oh, speaking of robot anime. If you can understand the story to this show, because understanding the story of this show is about the same as learning rocket science.
What's that?
But Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, I watched those actually. I watched all that.
That show is raw, dude.
That show is good, and it also mind fucked me. Like, what the fuck? Like, Have you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, they had to make two whole movies explaining the story.
Yeah.
That's how complex the story to that show is.
And Ninja, here's a weird anime for you. Here's a weird anime for you. Blue Gender.
Oh man, I don't give a blue. Oh, you know weird anime? Fooly Cooly.
Oh no, don't you dare say that word. Oh no, I watched that shit. I didn't know, I got so fucking confused, yo, I swear.
My friend, dude, when I worked at this store in the mall, and
I can't describe the show, Ninja. I can't. I don't have words, so I don't know.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say when I hear that.
My friend put Mr. Toilet, like he wrote Mr. Toilet back to the toilet in the store.
Yeah.
And he got so much trouble for that because the guy, our manager, knew what it meant from the show. God, he got like cussed out, dude. It was so funny because like I never thought this dude would ever know what that meant. And my friend wrote it on the back of the clothes like Mr. Toilet. And like, dude just went off like, can't be taking that coolie shit in here.
He knew it was. That's crazy.
Hey, have you ever seen Paranoia, Agent?
Oh Lord, boy, I saw it. You talking about weird shit? Is that the one with the dude named, what they call him, Little Slugger? Is that the dude?
Yeah.
That smacks you upside the fucking head with a bat on skates?
Yeah, dude.
Road skates?
Yeah, dude. That show is insane, man.
Dude, I told you, I've been watching some weird shit.
Dude, the weirdest anime I've ever seen in my life, dude. And to this day, I have asked friends of mine that are like super anime otaku, man. They have never heard of this.
What is it?
It's a movie. I don't know the name of it, but I'll describe it to you.
Alright.
I was watching the USA channel or TBS or one of those type stations one night, and this anime came on, and it was really interesting. It was about this kid that go to this high school, and they
and no, he's not talking about High School of the Dead. No, he's not.
No, God knows not all that. Yeah, anyway, they make these projects, and the project, and like they keep dying off.
Huh.
But then they find out like a lot of that is in their head.
Yeah.
And this dream demon that looks like Santa Claus.
What the fuck?
Like a midget Santa Claus, yeah.
What
Like a
the hell?
midget Santa Claus, dude. Yeah, dude, like he's the one causing all this thing through one of the kids' dreams.
I gotta see this one.
Yeah, dude, and to this day, like, yo, me and a friend of mine, me and my friend Cheska were watching this, and she's like a huge anime head, and she had never saw it either, dude. We were both like, wow, what the hell is this, dude? And we would flip over to the, to the channel where it tells you, like,
You talking about the guide,
or whatever.
like the fucking guide, but
yeah, every time we go to flip over to the channel, either the channel we were looking for had just went up, or we were nowhere near. Didn't feel like waiting. We didn't want to miss any of it, man. We were like, man, this movie. To this day, I have not met one other person other than her who has ever seen that. And the only reason she has seen it is because she was with me when I saw it.
oh my god, I gotta look at that. I gotta look into that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it before because I did watch those channels pretty heavy back then, but I don't know really, I don't know. Cause this is some shit back then, like.
Back when the Sci-Fi Channel was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about back when they had actual anime on there? Good ones?
Yeah, back before Shark.
Like Toko? Toko?
Yeah.
Was it Toko?
Yeah. Robot Carnival.
Yes.
I like the cockroaches, man. Like, yo, those movies were awesome. My favorite movie in 2004, Time Ranger, I think. Anyway, my favorite anime, like, we're not going to do a top 5 anime movies because there's just too many to list.
Yeah, it's just too many to talk about. Yeah, it is.
Now, standalone movies, my favorite movie of all time is actually the movie that got me into anime when I was younger, when I was a wee little lad. But actually the second movie is my favorite one. I still love the first one, but the second one is actually way better. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust.
Yes.
It's my favorite anime movie of all time. That movie is beyond amazing. I love the art, the gothic art style, the like the story. I love D. I love the character of D, man. I had a lot of his manga, but manga don't really make no damn sense if you watch it. Like, and then they had that crappy ass PlayStation 1 game or PlayStation.
Vampire Hunter D PlayStation 1.
And he comes from that company. And if you ever notice, you know how he had the hand on his hand, like the face on his hand.
Yeah, the talking hand.
If you ever, yes, if you ever noticed that the company that makes that also made Ninja Scroll and Wicked City and stuff like that, they have.
Wait, I forgot. What, Ninja Scroll had the talking hand?
No, that's what I'm getting to.
I'm trying to think. Cause I got. See, look, I got an old cassette tape over. I got old tape over here, y'all. With Ninja Scrolls on it.
Ninja, you know Dr. One from Ninja Scroll? The guy with the hat, the guy to get. Okay, his face looks exactly like the face on D's hand.
Oh!
Every anime movie that is made by that company, Wicked City, Vampire Hunter D, Ninja Scroll, and there's countless others I can't remember. The three that I remember right offhand.
They love using that face.
They have a character who is always the same age, played the exact same way, talks the exact way, everything. But they're just set in different universes, but they're all the same person.
Oh shit. What the hell?
It's crazy. And Doc One is one of my favorite people in anime. I love that dude. I love that dude. He's so awesome. Like Vampire Hunter D, another favorite anime movie of mine. This is like really old school. I mean real old school. This movie called Black Lion.
I think I've heard that.
Okay.
How long ago was this? How long,
like early 90s, like
oh Jesus!
Like 90s,
oh Jesus!
90s, yeah. But it is awesome. It's about this ninja clan that gets attacked by this ninja hunter, the samurai ninja hunter.
Hey Ninja, you talking about early 90s when we had the look like the wooden cable boxes?
Yes.
That's how early it was. Oh no.
Dude, I still got one of those cable boxes in my bookshelf.
You talking about the cable boxes that got fucking look like wood finishing and shit on it?
You had to push change channel anyway.
Yo, that is so retro.
Yeah, dude. But what I said, the movie's about is clanning ninja.
Oh man.
They get hunted by this.
I just realized something, Ninja. We are officially old. We are officially old. Old dudes. Fucking cable boxes and shit, yo.
Oh man, I am old, y'all. Look how old I am just to give y'all an idea. I grew up during the 80s.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like, I grew up during the 80s and the early 90s, like up to like.
Same here. We are old dudes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We are old school.
We're
old school heads, man.
Yeah. That's why everything I do is I keep it old school 24 hours a day.
Hell yeah. Instant classic.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about none of that new crap. I'm officially that guy now. If you ever listen to music to me, I am that guy now that's like. Back in my day,
yes.
And it was amazing. Like I'm that guy now. But this movie, like it's really good, dude. It's really good. It's really short. It's like an hour. I don't think it's an hour long. I think it's like maybe 55 minutes long. It's called Black Lion. I think you can find it on Netflix actually.
Oh, I've
seen it on my one of my streaming channels. I've seen it on there a while back. But it's really good. Like there's this one part, dude, like where the ninja guy that's mainly trying to fight this dude, man, like he thinks he's like a badass ninja, but really he's not. And like, I mean, well, he is, but he's not. He's like, it's like his clan doesn't give him the respect he should get because he's still young or something like that. But like when he goes to do this thing to this samurai killer, they find out later on that the dude's a robot, like he's like a cyborg. Because he'd be shooting his head off at him, and he has like a nuclear reactor in his chest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like he goes and does this thing where like it's like this smoke cloud or something in the park. These weeds that he's fighting, and like he gets beat up by the dude and he disappears. And the samurai dude, like he appears out of the weeds, and he's like, what a childish trick. You tried to put marijuana on the barley to make me see stuff. I was like, that is the most awesome thing ever. I was like,
Oh my God, dude.
That would be, I was like, hell, I would never thought to do that to somebody. Yeah, like, I never thought to do that to somebody. Like, if I was trying to get away from somebody or trap somebody, I never would have thought in a million years to do that to them.
Oh shit. Oh shit, we almost out of time. Oh shit.
Okay, but yeah, that's our stuff, man. We're gonna keep talking anime when we end this shit.
By the way, it's so much good shit. So yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.